Are we live? I said, are we live? Are we live in his house? I said, are we live? That's all I want to know. Are we live? Yes, we are. We are live. So let's get started. Okay, something wrong. I already got the music ready to go. Where is it? Crazy, man. I had the music ready to go. Hello, welcome to the show, everyone. proceed. How about stopping? There it is. Now let's pause that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Check the chat. Is it too late? Because we can do this tomorrow. I can go back to wrestling. Is it too late? Is anybody here? Anybody here? We can wait till tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So let's just go ahead and start, and we'll see. Maybe some people will wake up. I don't know. Can't worry about it. The book of Enoch, chapter 1. Let's get it. The words of the blessing of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous, who will be living in the day of tribulation, when all the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angel showed me. From them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw. But not for this generation, but for a remote one, which is for to come. Concerning the elect, I said, and took upon my parable concerning them. The Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. And he shall be smitten with fear, and all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers shall quake, and great fear and trembling shall seize them until the ends of the earth. And as the high mountains shall be taken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame, and the earth shall be wholly rent in sunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish, and there shall be a judgment upon all men. But with the righteous he will make peace, and he will protect the elect, and mercy shall be upon them. And they shall belong to God, and they shall be prospered, and they shall all be blessed, and he will help them all, and the light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace with them. And behold, he cometh with 10,000s of his holy ones, to execute judgment upon all, and to destroy all the ungodly, and to convict all flesh, and of all the works of their ungodliness which they have ungodly committed, and all the harsh things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Chapter 2. Observe ye everything that takes place in the heaven, how they do not change their orbits, and all the luminaries which are in the heaven, how they all rise and set in order, each in its season, and transgress not against their appointed order. Beyond ye earth, and give heed to things which take place upon it, from first to last. How steadfast they are, how none of the things upon earth change, but all works of God appear to you. Behold the summer and the winter, how the whole earth is filled with water, and clouds, and dew, and rain lie upon it. Okay, these chapters ain't that bad. There's nobody here. Well, observe and see how in the winter all the trees seem as though they had withered and shed all their leaves, except 14 trees which do not lose their foliage, but return the old foliage from 2 to 3 years until the new comes. Chapter 4. Again, observe ye the days of summer, how the sun is above the earth, and over against it. And you seek shade and shelter by reason of the heat of the sun, and the earth also burns with growing heat, so you cannot tread on the earth or rock by reason of its heat. Observe ye how the trees cover themselves with green leaves and bear fruit. Wherefore give you heed, and know with regard to all his works, and recognize how he that liveth forever hath made them so. And all his works go on thus from year to year forever, and all the tasks which they accomplish for him, and their tasks change not, but according to God as hath ordained, so it's done. And behold how the sea and the rivers in like manner accomplish and change not their task from his commandments. But ye have not been steadfast, nor done the commandments of the Lord, but ye have turned away and spoken proud and hard words with your impure mouths against his greatness. O ye hard-hearted, ye shall find no peace. Therefore ye execrate your days, and the days of your life shall perish, and the years of your destruction shall be multiplied in eternal execration, and you shall find no mercy. And in those days ye shall make your names an external execration unto all the righteous, and by you shall all who curse, and all the sinners and godless shall imprecate by you, and for you the godless there shall be a curse. And all the shall rejoice, something's missing, and there shall be forgiveness of sins, and every mercy and peace, forbearance. There shall be a salvation unto them, a godly life. And for all you sinners there shall be no salvation, but on you shall abide a curse. But for the elect there shall be light and joy and peace, and they shall inherit the earth. And there shall be bestowed upon the elect wisdom, and they shall all live and never again sin, either through ungodliness or through pride, but they who are wise shall be humble. And they shall not again transgress, nor shall they sin all the days of their life, nor shall they die of the divine anger or wrath, but they shall complete the number of days of their life, and their lives shall be increased in peace, and in the years of their joy shall be multiplied in eternal gladness and peace all the days of their life. And it came to pass that when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And again the angels, the children of the heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. And Simjazah, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear you will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. And they all answered him and said, Let us swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing. Then they sware all together, and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And they were in all 200 who descended in the days of Jerel on the summit of Mount Hermon, and they called it Mount Hermon, because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And these are the names of their leaders: Simazaz, their leader; Erekabah, Ramil, Kokabil, Tamiel, Ramiel, Ganel, Ezekiel, Barakijah, Asael, Amaros, Betarel, Aniel, Zaquel, Samsapil, Santari, Turil, Jamje, Siri. These are the chiefs of tens. So it's 200 of them, and they were the chiefs of tens. And among the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go in unto them, and to defile themselves with them, and they taught them charms and enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants, and they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells, who consumed all the acquisitions of men, and when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones. Next chapter. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth, and the art of working with them, and bracelets and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. Semazar taught enhancements and root cuttings. Amaru, the resolving of the enchantments. DERRICK taught astrology. Kokabah, the constellations. Ezekiel, the knowledge of the clouds. Araquel, the signs of the earth. Shamzil, the signs of the sun. And Sargel, the course of the moon. As men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven. And then Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven, and saw much blood being shed upon the earth, and all lawlessness being wrought upon the earth. And they said to one another, the earth made without inhabitant cries the voice of their crying up to the gates of heaven. And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men make their suit, saying, bring our cause before the Most High. And they say to the Lord of the ages, Lord of lords, gods of gods, kings of kings, and God of the age, the throne of thy glory standeth until all the generations of the ages, and thy name holy and glorious and blessed unto all ages. Thou hast made all things power, and all things hast thou, and all things are naked and upon in thy sight, and thou seest all things, and nothing can hide itself from thee. Thou seest what Ezra has done, who have taught all unrighteousness on earth, and revealed the eternal secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men were striving to learn. And Semjaza, to whom thou hast given authority to bear rule over his associates. And they have gone to the daughters of men upon the earth, and they have slept with the women, and have defiled themselves, and revealed to them all kinds of sins. And the women have borne giants, and the whole earth has thereby been filled with bloody and unrighteousness. And now behold, the souls of those who have died are crying, and making their suit to the gates of heaven, and their lamentations have descended, and cannot cease, because of the lawlessness deeds which are wrought on the earth. Thou knowest all things before they come to pass. Thou seest these things, and thou dost suffer them, and thou dost not say to us, what are you to do to them in the regard of these? Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me check these. There's nobody here? They filed a copyright claim against the video. I ain't even been in the house, but damn, 30 minutes, damn, filed the copyright video already. It must be a song at the hospital. I mean, that's a damn shame. That's a shame. Okay, we're going to stop right here. and there's nobody here, so there's no need to keep going. We're in the book of Enoch. Somebody requested that I study it, and they're not here. I guess it's too late. So